Hey, I'm Thaddeus, and this is a quick demo of Edessa. AI can't actually do your work because it has no idea on how you do your work. Our knowledge and expertise is scattered everywhere. Some of it only lives in our head, some of it's lost in Slack threads, and then the rest of it is probably scattered across unorganized Google Docs or Notion pages that people forgot about. We can't expect our teammates to do a good job without great documentation, and neither can AI. So I built Edessa to fix that. You do your work and talk through it out loud, and then Edessa turns that into clean documentation that your team can actually follow, and also your AI tools. Here's how it works. First, you just record yourself working. So click New, then Record, and leave the voice transcription on because narrating what you're doing and why is what makes documentation really great. Then just pretend like you're training a new hire and talk through a task as you do it. So for me, I've recorded myself just checking for new leads in both my Slack notifications as well as my school community chats. Then when I'm done, I just hit stop. Edessa then processes the recording. It figures out what you did, writes up each step, and pulls the correct screenshots for each step. It captures anything you clicked, typed, or any key terms like websites or documents. And just like that, you have a clean document that you can share with your teammates without writing a single word. So if you need to send this to anyone, you just hit share, and then you can publish the link or add your teammates and then start building out a library of how your whole business runs. And here's the part that makes it work for AI. You run the AI gap analysis, which is built in, then it reads the entire workflow and then flags any context that's missing that an AI assistant would need. Things like, where did that link you clicked come from? What template were you using for your sales proposals? These are the same questions that a new hire would ask you. And you can easily organize all the workflows you have into separate workspace folders, and you can click through them on the side menu, which makes it really easy to navigate your workflows and stay organized. Once you fill those in, the app will automatically improve the workflow and documentation. So you're not stuck guessing if your documentation is going to be good enough for AI or not. Then you export it as a skill. A skill is basically an SOP, but formatted specifically for AI. It's the standard format that Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini and all the other AI assistants are using to read your workflows. So all the documentation and context that you're building inside Edessa can be easily moved around and plugged into any other AI assistant. All the stuff that's out now and then anything that comes out in the next few years. And it's easy to get this stuff inside any AI tool. So for example, inside Claude, all you need to do is go to Customize, Skills, drag the zip folder of the skill that Edessa created, and now Claude knows how to do that exact workflow. All I need to do is say check the new leads for my business, and then it'll read all the documentation and screenshots and then take the right actions. Then in any of these tools, I can even schedule them to just run automatically every morning. Most documentation tools are built for enterprises. These are companies a lot of the times with thousands of people, and these documentation tools have way too many features and they get bloated because they're catering to so many different types of people. Now, because of their size, they've always had a great documentation. So they're able to leverage all that documentation and feed it into AI and get a ton of value. But now small businesses need to take documentation just as seriously. So the roadmap for Edessa moving forward is to really become the central company brain for small and mid-sized businesses. The one place where how you work actually lives and then can be easily taken anywhere. Soon it'll be able to just connect to any AI assistant without needing to export anything, and it'll start automatically spotting inefficiencies in your workflow on its own. All you need to do is record your workflows, and then Edessa continuously gets smarter about your business. And I know what some of you are thinking. This is my business. How do I know my data is safe? All your workflows stay private by default, so you choose exactly what you want to share. And if the screenshot automatically captures some sensitive data, there's a built-in redaction tool for you to immediately erase any part of the screenshot. That also overrides the previous screenshot in our data, so we don't even have a record of what used to be there. This is your company brain, so it really does stay private to you. So whether you use Edessa to just document how you work, share the best ways of working across your team, or give your AI tools the context that they've been missing, it's live now at Edessa.ai, and you can try it completely for free. And if you have any questions or feedback, there's a contact email at the bottom of this page. I really hope that it helps you stay organized, use AI better, and let me know what you think.